Hear ye, gather round, place your bets. All bets on the table, folks, as we try to figure out what type of start the Bruins are going to have today. If you couldn't catch the reference, the Boston Bruins are playing the newest NHL expansion team, the Vegas Golden Knights. Of course, from Viva Las Vegas. Big story of tonight's game is not the fact that the Bruins have been 2 games good, a lot of games bad. The big story that everybody was talking about is Malcolm Subban. Former Boston Bruin first-round pick, Providence goaltender extraordinaire, who was up in the big club during the preseason and immediately got dropped down due to waivers and snagged by the Vegas Golden Knights. Normal starting goaltender for the Vegas Knights, Marc-Andre Fleury, or as I've called him for years, Marc-Andre Siv, you suck. He is out with a concussion, so Subban will start. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully the Bruins can show up and play exactly the way they did in the second and third period of yesterday's game. But you know that's probably not going to happen. On the Bruins Recap Show. So we start things off in the first period. And your starting goaltenders for tonight, as previously mentioned for the Knights, Malcolm Subban, and on your other side, I get to say this for the first time of the season, 2 U's, 2 K's, Tuukka Rask for the Boston Bruins. And something seems familiar about these Vegas Golden Knights, with it being Malcolm Subban, Colin Miller, and Riley Smith. That's a couple of former Bruins on the squad there. One other thing that I'd like to note out, I hate this new face-off violation penalty. What garbage is this? You step one outside of the tee, then you do it again and you're immediately in the box? It's garbage. Hot garbage. Just get rid of it. It's a stupid rule. I don't like it. Getting that out of the way, we're going to go to the second period, because the first period was lackluster between these two teams. And we'll start the scoring party off with the Vegas Golden Knights. Sean Kuraly trying to take it into the neutral zone. He, instead of going north and south, he tries to go east to west, and he gets his pocket picked from Alex Tuch, and he will go into the zone, catching Kevin Miller flat-footed, and buries it past Tuukka Rask. Tuch, the Boston College product, makes it 1-0 for the Vegas Golden Knights. A little bit later on in the period, the Bruins, they are scrambling around in their own zone. Tuukka Rask doing the Snow Angel, way out of position. Adam McQuaid is on top of that. They're just all over the place. The puck finds Vadim. I quit. It finds that guy who has a wide open net. It is 2-0 for the Golden Knights as we head to the third period. And again, the third period, very much like the first period, completely lackluster for both teams. Just a lot of things just not clicking on either side. It looks like both teams were fighting the puck for most of it. But eventually, Boston will pull the goaltender being down 2-0, and they will get a 6-on-5. They catch Vegas scrambling in their own zone. David Pastrnak will shoot it to the front of the net. It goes off of Carlson's skates and into the back of the net. That's third of the season for David Pastrnak. 3 big bowls of pasta on the year, making it a 2-1 hockey game. Boston within 1, under a minute to go. They are in the Vegas zone, and it finds Oscar Lindberg, and he goes from behind his blue line, long range, empty net to end the game, making it 3-1, and that is your final. Boston will fall to the expansion team 3-1. Now, what they did tonight, Boston, is amazing. They made their number 1 draft pick look like a number 1 draft pick. 22 pitiful shots, if you can even count that. I think that's being generous. I don't know if they even got that many on goal on Malcolm Subban. Just nothing clicking. The offense looks shit. Not much good you can say out of this game. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks they get 4 games. 4 games in 2 weeks. So you're not going to see much of this face for the next couple of days. Anyway, Hopefully during those 2 weeks we get some practice time, figure things out, see what works, what doesn't work. Maybe we'll get Patrice Bergeron back, who knows? Maybe players will get their head out of their ass. David Krejci. Anyway, next up for the Boston Bruins, Thursday night, they get Vancouver and the geriatric Sedin sisters. We'll see you then on the next Bruins Recap Show.